The reason I'm here today, at our last local emergency planning committee meeting, there was a motion made on the floor to raise the fees of our chemical collecting fees from $40 to $60. And along with that, it requires an amendment to a county ordinance number 14. So I'm here seeking Commissioner's approval for the amendment to the ordinance and the posting in the newspaper and such to raise that chemical collection fee.
When was the last time it was increased?
It was done in the original ordinance when the ordinance was created. I believe it was 1990.
Okay.
So it hasn't been raised since the original ordinance. It would have been 1991.
1991.
February of 1991.
And can you tell us, with this ordinance, do we have any leeway? I mean, is there a cap at what we're allowed to charge?
There is a cap. You're allowed to go as high as $75.
But you're not recommending that?
The local emergency planning committee voted to do it at $60. They didn't feel to go from 40 to 75 was fair to the people that pay the chemical fee, so they wanted to just make a minimal jump to $60. But it's ultimately up to the county commissioners to decide, you know, if that's fair, not fair, or amend it further. So
It's a fee, just one fee to a particular business or entity, no matter how many chemicals they have.
No, it's a fee on every chemical.
On every chemical, okay, that's what I wanted to
If they have 3 chemicals, they would pay for each chemical would be $60.
Okay.
Right now they pay $40 per chemical.
Okay.
It starts at 30. The original, the law allows you between 30 and 75. Our ordinance started at 40. So apparently the commissioners approved it at $40 when they originally created the ordinance. But you could have it any range between $30 and $75 according to the law.
Well, since it's per chemical, I think, you know, it's probably reasonable not to go to the maximum.
Right, and I think that was the committee's decision, you know, not to make that huge jump all at one time.
I'd like to accept your recommendation and move to approve that change.
Amend the ordinance.
Yeah, we'll actually advertise the ordinance, get it on get it out in the street. And
So we're moving to
this is a
advertise it.
motion to advertise.
that's what he's looking for, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Post same sign. Question?
What are we talking about here in terms of the revenue this brings in? A lot of companies, a lot of chemicals.
It'll bring another. We collect around $15,000 a year. What that'll do is collect another $7,500 in addition to the 15. So we'll collect about $22,500 a year. And that varies. It goes up and down from year to year, depending on the chemicals that each company has and what they store and what they don't store.
Motion carries. Gordon?
I'm assuming that these are chemicals that need to be reported.
They're reporting chemicals
Sarah.
only, yes. Sarah facility chemicals and the ones that are reported to the Department of Labor under the Act. It's only reported chemicals to Tier 2 chemicals under the Sarah Title III regulation.
Is the collection designed to assist the counties, emergency management agencies in counties to keep track of that sort of thing?
It's used to support the Hazardous Materials Response Team, their training, their materials, their supplies and things like that in the event there is a chemical emergency at any of the facilities.